Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate. So I want us to talk about the game. We had a very nice game. Of course, the first half was a little bit off. There was a time Brighton had like around, let's say, there's a time I saw Brighton had 80% possession for around 10 minutes, and we had like 20. It was not good, but when we came back for the second half, we really played well. We tried, and the boys put in a lot of effort. So I think all of you have by now, you've all seen how good Ahmad is, because the guy is a baller. Of course, he needs some shaping up, more experience, and all that. He will be okay, but you can see that he's a good player. He's someone who after some time, when he's a regular starter, it will be excellent for him to be having a partnership, may say with Rasmus and someone else, or maybe Garnacho. Of course, Garnacho also needs a lot. His decision making is very poor. Sometimes Garnacho was wasting a lot. If he could just pass the ball, earlier, instead of shooting, of course he takes on people on, successfully dribbles past people, but he needs to find a way of making the right decision. When do I pass? When do I shoot? How can I make it, what do I say? How do I make the most out of a chance? So Garnacho needs a lot of shaping. Ahmad doesn't really need a lot of shaping because kind of his decision making is kind of better. It's developed. Of course, during his time in Sunderland, he was a standout player. Besides that, Rasmus scored a nice goal. 2 games in a row he's now scoring. We are happy for him. We really needed that during the season because we will not score. I hope the new season is better. I hope we do a lot of transfers. I'm really hoping that we can get say 6 transfers. Because 6 transfers with 6 million, with 300 million, we can afford that. There's something I saw. Yeah, this. So I don't know how true this is, but if this is the plan, for Eriksen we got him for free, selling him for 10 million, that's a boost in the transfer. Scott 35, that is around 45. Anthony, this is a lie. I don't think we will sell Anthony at the moment. I really don't think so. Shaw going for 30. I feel like it's time we sell Shaw. It's time we sell Shaw because he is really injury prone and it's tough for him to help us. We can't even count on him. He's very good. He's very, very, very good. But we really cannot even count on Shaw because most of the time he's injured or he's there are very many times Shaw is missing. In the 9 or 10 seasons he's been at Manchester United, I read somewhere that he has literally played 3 seasons. If you if you subtract the days he was in injuries, the 9 years comes up to 3 seasons. We really cannot count on that. If we want to be a competitive team, if we want to get rid of to avoid 115 charges winning the league every time, 4 times in a row, 6 times in the last 7, we need a reliable squad. I highly doubt if Bruno... Yeah, I don't think Bruno will be sold, of course. Bruno won't leave the club. Rashford. If he leaves the club, then it will be good for us and for him because it's really a toxic environment. Personally, I'm a Rashford fan, but he's not delivering. We cannot work on hope. If it's not working, it's just not working. he might try somewhere else and get a lot of money from and get a lot of success from it, but I don't think it's happening at United. ATM for him is okay, and I doubt he will leave. Sancho 55, he might probably leave. These two, I am positive they might leave. And these prices are not bad because Sancho delivered something when he went back to Dortmund, and Greenwood has been very good this season. I would like for him to come back, but just like Rashford, it's a toxic environment for him to be here. It won't be fair for him. It won't be I don't know what the fans will think about that. So the guys, I'm sure Lindelof will leave. I'm sure these two. I'm sure about these two, Lindelof and this one. Maguire would be nice to be a backup defender, which I don't think he would be okay with. I really doubt he would be okay with that. But McTominay would also be okay as a bench player. Wan-Bissaka, I think it's time he leaves. Dalot can be the backup to any good defender we will buy. Yeah, so our game was nice. Our guy, what's his name? Sorry about that. Rasmus Højlund really delivered. He scored a very nice game. He's 21 years old, so he has time to develop. He has come and carried the whole weight on his back. He had a lot of expectations. I mean, the fans had a lot of expectations for the guy, but he's really young and he has tried. 10 goals, the same, like it's Darwin has 1 goal more than him, and Darwin was in a better squad, although they were also suffering in the midfield, but he was in a better and more stable environment. This guy managed to do that. This guy was not being created for any goals, passes. He wasn't being given passes, but he managed to score at least 10 goals in the league, and I think here he scored 5 in the Champions League and maybe 1 in the FA or EFL, I'm not sure. FA, in the FA, yeah. So Rasmus, nice one. I hope we can. Mine also had a good game. It wasn't really that bad. It was a normal game for him. I think with time he'll also be better. With other better players around him, he will be better. I will release a video about the most of the targets that we have, but for now I just wanted to say we are really sad that 115 charges are just being ignored as the guys lift the title every day as we watch. City have now won. I came this tweet. Manchester City winning 2 Premier League titles while having 115 charges for rule violation is a dreadful look for the Premier League. No wonder their chief executive doesn't want to hand them the trophy in person. So the CEO wasn't around. People are pissed. The Premier League reffing is poor, VR is poor, there's a lot of time wasting. They're making the same, like Rooney said that the same errors that were happening while there was no VR are the same errors happening now. So what's the need? There is really no need for having the VR. Just get rid of it and let's go back to the old game, the beautiful football, the love of the game. We want to celebrate a goal when it goes in. We don't need to wait for VR to make sure it was a goal, or we've already celebrated and again the VR goes and cancels the game, the goal, sorry. So that's it for us. That's it for me and my team here. We just wanted to say thank you guys for everything, and thank you for supporting the club. I really appreciate, man. We are going through a lot, but we are getting there. We will get there. Hopefully we back the manager and hopefully we get enough signings this season. With that, I see you next time. Please like, share, subscribe.